Hi, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the S&S Cycle Proven Performance Podcast. Joining us today is an S&S family favorite, Cory Ness. Cory, welcome.
Hey, thanks, Howard. How's it going? Nice to see you.
It's great to see you, Cory. It's fun. We caught up on the phone the other day, but I was thinking about it. And Cory, we've known each other for 30 years this year.
That makes perfect sense. I mean, it actually doesn't make sense, but I guess it does. It just time flies, as you know.
I just don't understand how we've known each other for 30 years and only gotten 10 years older.
Yeah. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Oh, man. So, Cory, I want to jump right into some stuff with you. Obviously, your family connection to the motorcycle industry since basically you were born. What do you see different in the custom industry today from when we met 30 years ago?
Well, I think there was a lot more ground-up projects going on back in the day. People, at least our customers, seems to stick closer to a factory chassis and then customizing from there. I think with legal issues and things, it's just harder to build the bike from scratch and get it registered and stuff. They make it kind of difficult and not advantageous. So guys are doing more things with starting with a factory bike and taking from there, and it's still all great stuff. And I think also, nowadays people are riding their customs further than they were in the past. So if you're going to ride further, you probably want to be more comfortable too. So if you're as far as with myself, the older you get, the more comfortable you want to be as well. So that's my thoughts.
So what you're saying is we got more than 10 years older in those 30 years?
That's exactly correct.
So back when you and I met back in the 90s going into the 2000s, custom bikes were like the thing, right? And everybody wanted a custom. You did a lot of builds back then that involved S&S engines. Did you have a favorite S&S engine for anything?
Oh, geez. I liked all of them. I really liked the old stuff. I guess for the 45th anniversary, I used your Panhead, Panhead style engine, which was built a really nice bike from that. And that's definitely where more of the passion is. But then again, the bikes that we rode for bigger distance were probably the newer versions at the time. The 111s, the 124s, sure. Things like that. They were always bulletproof, and we rode those all the way from California to Sturgis every year. So, we have the passion for pretty much everything, I guess.
So you've done two pretty milestone projects with S&S, the 145 program and the 50th anniversary. Can you talk a little bit about those bikes?
Well, the 145, I guess there was 45 bikes built, and my dad and myself were two of the 9 builders, I believe, right? Five. Oh, 5. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. That makes sense. That was a fun project. We also, by being part of that project, we had access to getting those engines, which were like gold, getting the 145 engines. And so that was a nice program for us and for our business side of things, and because everyone and their brother wanted a 145 engine, absolutely. Yeah. So that was cool. And then the 50th anniversary, when I used your Panhead style engine, that was more of artwork, more so, and people going to great extremes to really build some really nice stuff. And there was really, really nice bikes. All the builders did a fantastic job and kind of brought the industry together, which was a nice thing by you guys. You guys were kind of the universal. You were accepted by everybody, which is a nice place to be if you're in the motor business, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So, it worked great, and it was a great experience.
I remember the 50th was, well, other than the rain, the 50th was a pretty amazing weekend.
Yeah, the week, yeah, and it was just, it was cool. It was great getting everybody together from all over the world. You know, it wasn't just from the U.S., but it was people came and shipped their bikes from from Europe and Asia, and that was quite a feat you guys pulled off.
No, that was a great weekend. The 145s though, I want to go back to them. They were amazing, and everybody wanted one, but the few people that rode them kind of got to realize how terrifying that engine could be.
Right, that was a monster, absolutely.
That thing, when you go, oh yeah, it's great, and you're just moving along, and you just decide to open the throttle, and all of a sudden, it just explodes with power, and I was terrified on those bikes.
Yeah, no, they were awesome, and it was even the frames had to be different because they were larger than a traditional motor. So it made it created a whole new motorcycle to build. It was awesome.
So you've been to S&S a couple times, been to Viola, been to La Crosse. Is it surprising to you where S&S is located?
Well, the first time I came, definitely. We're in Northern California, and we're 40 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes outside of San Francisco. So Viola, Wisconsin is definitely a whole different story. But it was really cool going to a small town like that. Really had never seen anything like it. And, going to lunch, everybody knows everybody in town. And, in fact, I remember the first time I spent the night in the area that I checked into a hotel room. I'm not sure which one it was called, with all the presidents or whatever. The
White House. It's in Richland Center.
Yeah. And they didn't even take my credit card. I was like, whoa, that's amazing. That's kind of unheard of. So that was cool. But no, the small town life, and having a large business like S&S, it was a cool experience.
So let's talk about your business, because obviously now you're running everything. What's that like because now your son is pretty integral in it, right?
Yeah, Zach, my son Zach plays a major role here, and he's taking on more responsibilities all the time. We lost my dad about 6 years ago now, and so we've made some changes along the way. And we used to have a retail store. We used to sell new motorcycles like Indians and Victories, used Harleys, things like that. And eventually we just kind of weaned our way away from that and just focused on our S&S product line that we sell worldwide. And that's what we're good at, and making product, or we think it pays our bills. Let's put it that way. But yeah, just kind of focused on the part that we enjoyed the most and what was paying the most bills, and got away from the retail store, things like that. And it's been a nice change. Although we're business has been good. It seems to. I've been doing this now for 45 years as far as in the business now. So I have a little bit of it figured out by now, but it's working good. So, and it's nice having it's still a family business.
Yeah.
And no complaints. We still love what we do. We ride, we design motorcycles. We're all in. We're all in like my dad was, 55 years ago. So we're just.
For me, it's kind of cool because, like, when I met you, right, your dad was running the business and you were up and coming involved in the business, and now you're running the business and Zach is kind of up and coming in it. And it's kind of neat for me to be able to see that progression of family involvement, because that's very reminiscent of S&S, which S&S is third generation moving into fourth generation now.
Yeah, it's I could see a lot of the things, the situations working with my dad now, with Zach working for me, the similarities and some of the things my dad had to do or had before, and it's like when the day's done, as a father, you want to be their father. You don't want to be their boss, right?
Right.
But it's a package, and in our case, our family, it's worked out well. So we always got along, and there's the drama. There's really been no drama for the most part, and it's just it's fun, and we've seen the world together and rode motorcycles around the world with the family. Even several times we rode because we ride to Sturgis every year from home from Northern California, and we did it with 3 generations. With both my boys, Zach and Max, myself and my dad, all riding cross country together, which is a pretty awesome deal.
Yeah, no, I love the family connection. My other career, I focused on that a lot in what I used to do with you guys, because
sure.
I remember, I did that one issue of the magazine with you and your dad on the cover riding together, and I think I was the first person to put one of Zach's bikes in a magazine, and it was kind of cool to be able to look. I involved in all of that, because I think when we did Zach's bike, he still didn't have a driver's license.
It
was like a blue chopper.
Yeah. The first bike Zach built when he was 15, which is the same as myself. My first bike that I built when I was 15. So I made Zach wait until he was 15, and then he kind of learned from there, just like I learned from my dad, and built him at home, and it was kind of the same path.
Yeah, I loved visiting. I mean, I like visiting the new shop and the museum, and do you still have the museum set up?
We do. Yeah, we still have the museums set up. The retail store is now a dealership for that's not ours, that we lease out. But you can walk in through there. It's a dealership that has Ducati, MV Agusta, and Triumph, a lot of European brands. And but they still have access to go to the museum, and we're still always here. And it's changed a little bit, but for us, it technically has changed in a great way.
Oh yeah.
And,
I remember the old shop.
Oh yeah. No, this is this is our 4th building since we've been in business since 1970. Yeah, it's our 4th building, and now we've already been here for 22, 23 years already. The so-called new shop,
Well, but the last shop before this one.
Yeah.
That was interesting how everything was just kind of, this room was this room was that, this room.
Right. Yeah.
I remember being up there one day though, and it was just the greatest thing. Your dad came walking by with an engine in a wheelbarrow, and it was an old iron head, and it was spray painted gold, and he stopped and we started talking. I said, "What are you doing?" He says, "I'm going to go build a bike." And I'm like, "Well, what's with that?" He goes, "Well, I'm going to clean this up and use it. It was in the trailer. Might as well use it." And he just walked away with the engine in the wheelbarrow.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he always had at least 5 or 6 bikes going on. It pretty much for years and years. He was never, one thing cool about my dad is he always got bikes done. So a lot of guys start a bike and then they think of different ideas along the way, and never get the project finished because they keep on changing. And my dad would always finish the bike and then just do the next one, and then maybe use some of those ideas that it might have been tempted along the way, and save it for the next one. So my dad built a lot of motorcycles.
Oh, he did. I remember being out in Sturgis when he built that brown bagger with the balanced twin cam motor in the rubber mounts.
Right.
And he's like, ride this, you won't feel vibration anywhere.
Yeah. No, that he rode that bike to Sturgis, I think 7 or 8 years.
Yeah, he loved that bike.
He just loved that thing,
Well, it worked so well. It was.
Yeah.
So what are you going to ride to Sturgis this year?
Well, since Harley made so many changes in late 23, 24, we have a couple of the new touring bikes. Mm-hmm. So I'll be riding one of the, I think it's a 24 Road Glide, and basically gonna fill it up with all of our stuff and put some nice paint and some nice sheet metal, and just we have a lot of product for the 24s and up. We worked on it all last year because I mean pretty much everything changed, not just not just the engine stuff, but just everything. So we're finally all up to date, and we're letting people know that we're ready to go. Finally ready to go.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Is Zach going with?
Yep. Yeah. Zach will be going. Max will be going.
Max will be going?
Yeah. And we'll be, I'm sure we'll have a nice group of guys, and should always look forward to it. Forward to it.
I'm going to ride this year. It'll be my first time in a number of years heading back to Sturgis. So.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's a little shorter ride. It's a little shorter ride for me this time.
Yeah. No, for you, absolutely. I don't think we're not going through Vegas this year. I think we're going more through Park City and Thermopolis, Wyoming, and
I'm marathoning there as quick as I can get there because got to get everything set up. So
sure.
Doing my living in Vegas, it's a little warm already, so I'm doing my conditioning rides at night right now.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
You guys have definitely the better weather, but
no, absolutely. Vegas. We've ridden through Vegas plenty of times on our way to Sturgis, and it's always
hot.
Yeah.
It's just hot. That's it. Well, Cory, I want to thank you for taking some time with us today. I really appreciate it.
Sure.
You've been a part of the S&S family for so long, and it just really feels great to have you participate in this.
Oh, no, thanks for thinking of me. Yeah, we've been working together for years, and a couple family businesses, which is pretty cool. And look forward to seeing you soon. Definitely in Sturgis.
I'll definitely see you in Sturgis.
All right.
All right, Cory. Thanks so very much.
Okay, Howard. Take it easy.